We reached out to our good friend, sleep specialist, Dr. Dasgupta, to find out if sleep apps can really detect sleep apnea.
20 million people in the United States have obstructive sleep apnea. Anything that improves screening and awareness, you know what? I'm in. So how these apps work is that they will detect snoring through the sonar technology to look for body movement to see if you're having apneas or not. And the results can suggest, but not diagnose, sleep apnea. If you're getting 14 hours, that much sleep, and still not functioning well during the day, still feeling tired, fatigued, and difficult to awake at night, you know what I think about? A central cause of hypersomnia. We call this idiopathic hypersomnia with long sleep syndrome. I recommend you see a sleep specialist. We'll probably perform a sleep study at night and the next morning a napping study called a multiple sleep latency test. As you're waking up or falling asleep, your brain and body becomes disconnected. Your mind is awake, but your body is paralyzed in REM sleep. And that's why it's scary. That's why I have to give you reassurance. And just in case you see aliens in the room, that's just your mind going to a hyper-aroused state to wake you up, to make you move. And you mentioned breathing problems. When you're in REM sleep and breathing is shallow, you're more prone to sleep apnea. It is a very common complaint.
Let's ask our favorite sleep expert, Dr. Raj, who joins us now via Skype. What say you, good doctor?
Well, let me start off by quoting my good friend, Dr. Travis Stork, who says, in medicine, when something seems too good to be true, it probably is. And in their advertisement, they're talking about REM sleep, the most precious stage of sleep to make you restorative and help out with memory. Wow. So the key thing is you proclaim that it increases REM sleep. Let's get a sleep study and show it. You say increases total sleep time. Let's wear something called actigraphy that will monitor your sleep time and prove it. You say it decreases inflammation. Let's get some labs to check inflammatory markers. They have limited evidence-based medicine.
Who's going to use this blanket? People with insomnia. They want to solve their sleep problems. For me, sleep is like a puzzle. It has different parts to it. Is it the temperature? Is it the light? Is it the sound? So if you use the weighted blanket, maybe it's the cuddle, the snuggling that you need, you know? So who's going to need this? People with anxiety. So I'm not saying it's for everyone. It's something to add on. So my patients who bought their blue light shades, who got their white noise and looking for that next gadget, maybe it's the blanket. What is the science behind this? The answer is hormones. Number one, testosterone. Yes, females, you have some testosterone. And the other culprit is cortisol, and that's a stress hormone that can be released with untreated obstructive sleep apnea, giving you a negative effect on your libido. She came in with the chief complaint of fevers, shortness of breath, and cough. She was diagnosed with pneumonia, but unfortunately, she wasn't getting better. So we had to get a sample from her lungs to see what's causing all the damage. And you know what we discovered? Worms. It is important to make the diagnosis early because we have medications to make you feel better. Melatonin, not a very potent sleeping aid, and it's not really the dose, it's the timing. And who's gonna take, gum, melatonin gum? Maybe college students, and maybe they take their melatonin 5 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning. It could make the sleeping worse. And don't get me started about this. You're chewing gum before going to sleep. Cavities, you can't sleep because you have to spit the gum out because you're gonna aspirate it in your lung. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. And what really needs to help is the foundation of sleep. Set bedtime, set wake time, watch what you eat, what you drink, exercise. That's really gonna help you out. And that's the truth.
Awesome. Thanks, Doc. You know your sleep.